So this is the latest and greatest of what's happening with Shiba Inu right here and now as of the recording of this video. So here's what's going on with SHIB. In the overall market condition being right now as of the recording down just 0.3%, just seen a flip, and Bitcoin and Ethereum were trending down, or rather they were running down in the last hour or so, and they've just flipped to the positive. So we might have a situation playing out later today where we start to see maybe some positive movement, in the right direction. Now, with all that said, here's what's going on with SHIB. Now, SHIB itself was just up about 2.5% this morning. It has flipped. Now it's down 3.5%, so about a 5%, move in the negative direction there. Right here in the last 24 hours, we've been trading in that 3183 to that 287. We've been trading here for just a little bit. You can see in the last 7 days, really not a lot of major movement. We've been all the way up to the 34 and basically down into that 28. So that's kind of our channel, if you will, our consolidation channel. And if you look at the kind of the past 14 days, we had that really nice spike run up that happened back around the 7th, where it started to, the 6th, it ran up, and then it ran up again on the 7th. So we had 2-day step up increments we went from the low 2.2s all the way up to this trading range that we're in now. Now we've been in this trading range for about 7 days. Nice consolidation, nice sideways pattern. That's a good thing. You may be like, well, Austin, that's boring. No, we need these times. We need the sideways where we are consolidating, we are establishing support. So we've established the support, and that is our support. 2.8 is our support that we've bounced back quite a few times. We've hit, bounced back up, we've hit. So we've established that as a support level. And right here, right now, if you're looking at kind of where the chart action is, the next major resistance level for Shiba Inu is at that 3.3 range. Okay, so so keep your eye out for a 3.3 range right there. Well, not range, 3.3 right there. The number is 3.3, and that will be our next resistance that we need to go up, hit, and we need to get through. We need to break through that resistance level to continue some upward momentum. If we can break through that resistance level, we could have as much as 10 to 15% upside after that if we can break through it and keep going. Okay. Now, with all that said, just to be kind of the voice of reason in the room, here's what I'm feeling and kind of what I'm seeing in the overall market conditions. You can just see it. Look, here's the thing. Whenever you're kind of wondering about what's going on in the overall scenario and like what's going on right now, one thing I do, let me show you. I do this. I'll come into like CoinGecko and see this 24-hour column right here. I'll click this. And all I'm really looking at is what it does is it resorts in the top 100 of all cryptos. It resorts the biggest gainers, and or you can resort it to the biggest losers, okay, or so to speak, the ones that are down. But I always look at I don't necessarily look at which crypto it is. I look at the percentage gain. So what I'm getting at is like out of the top 100 cryptos, the number one gainer in the last 24 hours is only up 7.2%. And then, oh, by the way, it drops off 2%, 2%, 1%, 1%. So what that tells me is just a real quick snapshot of, and you can do the same thing, by the way, with 7-day. Now, 7-day SLP has been crushing it, but then look at this. In the last 7 days, XRP has been the winner, only up 18%. So that really tells you, I'm not slamming XRP. I'm talking about the percentage, okay? I'm talking about the percentage gain. So the percentage gain in the last 7 days of the top 100, cryptos out there is only been up 18%. So that shows you really not a lot of movement going on in the overall crypto market. And again, you can look at in the last 24 hours, the only one that's really up is up 7%, and really the bulk of them are up 2%. Okay, so it shows you that there's not a lot of momentum. There's really not a lot going on right here with the overall crypto market. Now, you also need to remember that we've got a couple of things playing out. We've got, we've got the threat of war with Ukraine and Russia, rather Russia invading Ukraine. We've got that going on, and if you look at kind of what's going on in the stock market, which even if you don't have anything in the stock market, you need to keep an eye on the stock market because it does show kind of what is trending and what's going on in the overall equity markets and things like that. But it does impact crypto. Okay, and so what I'll do, I don't necessarily read all this, but I'll drop in here every morning or a couple times during the day and just kind of see what's going on, see what's happening. There was a big, huge, screaming headline here yesterday, about how the White House thinks that Russia invading Ukraine is only a few days away. In fact, I'm hearing supposedly it may be by Wednesday if it's going to happen. Today is Monday, all that kind of stuff. So all of that adds up to an impact on on crypto, right? And oh, by the way, an impact on Shiba Inu, because there is no negative catalyst going on right here, right now for Shiba Inu. It's not happening. Okay, it's an overall market condition scenario, and that's where we're at. We might get a little bit of positive momentum, but I'm not seeing a lot until we get past Wednesday and we see whether or not there's a resolution, both positive or negative with this Russia and Ukraine situation. If it does in fact happen, fully expect that the crypto market and stock markets are going to be impacted negatively by that event. All right. With all that said, as always, take it easy. I appreciate you.